Hey, freshly squeezed viewers, welcome back to our second Thanksgiving episode.
Happy Thanksgiving to all of you, and happy Thanksgiving to my lovely wife.
Why, thank you, darling. I hope you caught our first Thanksgiving episode where we featured the amazing local charity, the Space Coast Basket Brigade. And if you missed the chance to participate this Thanksgiving, you can come out and volunteer for their December holiday event. And we had an awesome interview with John from the Running Zone Foundation all about the Space Coast Turkey Trot.
Yeah, we didn't do it this year, but next year we're definitely going to go do it.
Yes, we are definitely in need, especially after we eat all of this delicious Thanksgiving food, which is what we are here to talk to you about in this episode. So, talk turkey to me.
So, over the years, my best friend and I, who's unfortunately not with us, you know Amr very well, Thanksgiving was our thing. We would get together, we'd cook for like 2 or 3 days, and of course, turkey is the star of the show. So we tried different techniques and learned things over the years that always worked for the most juiciest, flavorful turkey. And I call that the 3 B's of making a turkey, roasting a turkey. So for Thanksgiving. So that's what the show's going to be about.
What are the 3 B's of turkey? Making a great turkey, a moist, not dry turkey.
Like anything else that you make in life, there's always these little things that don't seem like a big deal. And with making a great turkey, I found recently, you have to do a wet brine on a turkey. It gives you a little bit of leeway, so if you overcook it, but a wet brine is basically soaking a turkey in salt bath and some other aromatics. The second B is buttering a turkey.
Oh.
Now, after you pull it out of the brine, after about 12, 18 hours, you pull it out of the brine. Butter can just be plain old butter, but why not hook up your butter? So, add some herbs, add some lemon zest, some garlic, and
you're going to show us all how you
I'm
did
going to
that.
show you how I did all that and how to butter a turkey properly. And of course, I'm oversimplifying. There's a lot of little things you have to do with turkey to make it great. But the third B is basting. You don't want to open up the oven too long. You want to kind of get in there, baste, get that, all those juices that are pouring from the bottom of the turkey, that fat, the marbleization down there, suck it into a baster and pour it on top, and just do that, throughout the process, depending on your bird size. But it could be a 2-hour cook, could be a 10-hour cook, who knows? Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're going to show you exactly how he's going to do those 3 B's of turkey making.
So first thing I do is I've learned after trial and error to always brine the turkey. The turkey brine is one of those things where it infuses flavor, water, and juices into the turkey itself. So it gives you a little bit of, I call it a cheat sheet, so you don't overcook your turkey and it always stays very juicy. Now, brines can be made of many different things. I like my turkey more flavorful because it's a bird, it's a big bird, and it needs to infuse a lot of flavor. So what I got here is I have about maybe 7, 8 bay leaves. I have a little mixture of rosemary and thyme here. I got a stick of cinnamon, some cardamom, star anise, and then, of course, my whole cloves. And these are kind of the flavors that will infuse into the turkey. What you also need to have is some sort of citrus, which is usually orange peel, and lemon peel. You could use one or the other, but I kind of like using both into my brine just to give it that extra flavor. Salt and sugar. Now that is your basic brine. I probably should have started with that, but your basic brine, it's literally water and some salt. And if you, depending on the poultry or the meat, you want to add sugar. Turkey, you definitely want to add sugar to give it that sweet and sour and citrusy and salty flavor all combining together. Brine can be made with pure water. A lot of people add apple juice. A lot of people add apple cider. You can also put Sauvignon Blanc in your brine. So there's many different things you can do with a brine. And essentially a brine is a combination of your water, which I have my pot roasting here or cooking here, where I have my apple juice and my water going. I'm making 2 turkeys this time because I'm cooking for my work family. So I need a lot of brine. And basically, you want to cook your liquids first, your apple juice and your water. The ratios, I just kind of play it by ear. I kind of taste as I go to see how my brine is tasting. Once the water starts boiling, first thing you want to do is put in your salt. Usually the ratio is 1 cup of salt to 2 cups of sugar. Now, when you put that into the brine, and I'll do that shortly once my liquid starts boiling, you want to put these items in first and really start mixing it up. So that way the water becomes salty and sugary and it kind of melts into the liquid form. And then after that, you can kind of lower the temperature on a slower cook. I have it on a high heat right now, and kind of put everything else in. Put all your herbs in, put your essence in, and then peeling the skin of your citrus, because that's really where the flavor is. You kind of put that in, and then my little trick that I've learned, and I kind of stole it from a famous chef. I won't name names, but a little bit of fresh turmeric. Turmeric is a very, very earthy kind of herb in the part of the ginger family, or root, I should say, not herb, but a root of the ginger family. But it's very different than ginger, and it has just an earthy undertone that's very light, especially in water. I would never put turmeric onto a turkey, but in the water itself, you're just going to basically cook it, let the water cool down, and then put your turkey in for anywhere from 8 to 12 hours. Don't do it more than that because your bird will start getting very, very soft. So that's your basic brine, or your a little bit more complex brine. Create your own herb butter. I made a bunch of this. It's garlic, it's lemon zest, it's butter, it's thyme and rosemary. So just kind of soften my butter, chopped everything up, put it in there. Did I mention garlic? Fresh garlic. So I chopped everything in there, added a little bit of olive oil, and just let it sit, and stuck it back in the fridge. So after you take the turkey out of the brine, put it on a pan, and make sure you take a bunch of paper towels and pat down the turkey as dry as possible outside the skin, on top and the bottom of the turkey. So you take your herbal butter that you made a couple days before, and the main thing is getting underneath that skin. Now the skin can tear, so it's not as easy as it looks. You could probably use a little paring knife to peel the skin away from the body, and just slowly work, before you put the butter in, just try to peel the skin back to create that space. And then take your butter, and you have to do this with your hand because it is hard to do it with anything else. But take your butter, put it on the skin, and then go over the skin and kind of spread it all over the body of the turkey. Three B's.